The time to accumulate is now. The crypto market and the stock market have been in a bear market for over a year, and with that in mind, it's time to accumulate. I'm going to share with you where I'm putting my money in 2023 and what type of returns I'm expecting from those investments. Make sure you watch all the way to the end of today's video, because the last two projects on the list have got over 100x potential. What 100x potential means is a potential $100,000 profit for a $1,000 investment. I know to some people who maybe aren't familiar with crypto, those returns might sound too good to be true or a bit far-fetched, but I have done it before multiple times and with two of the cryptos that is on this list in this video. So stick around till later on and I'll explain exactly how I done it. So let's not waste any more time and get straight into the video. Number one on the list, let's get the most obvious one out the way first. It's Bitcoin. When investing in cryptocurrency, Bitcoin is always the end goal. The target is always to accumulate as much Bitcoin as possible. And over the past year and a half, Bitcoin hasn't been an attractive price to be buying in at. You don't want to be buying in at $60,000. That is a very high price. But now, Bitcoin's sitting down around $16,000. That is an attractive price. Remember, this will be a running theme throughout this video. You need to buy low to sell high. You can't buy high and then sell even higher again. Well, you can, but you might just need to wait years, 5 years, before you can sell higher again. So Bitcoin at 60k, 50k, I'm not interested. Bitcoin at 16k, it's number one on my list. I'm accumulating Bitcoin hard. And number two on the list is Swissborg CHSB. Now, the reason I'm buying Swissborg CHSB is pretty simple. I'm a huge fan of the Swissborg app, the Swissborg platform, Swissborg as a company. In the list of 7 things that I'm buying in 2023, some of them are just based on purely on charts. Other coins are based on fundamentals. Swissborg is one that's based purely on fundamentals. I'm not even interested in the chart in CHSB, but we'll look anyway. And if you've been following CG for a while, you'll know that we were accumulating Swissborg around at 1 cent back in 2020, which is over 100x returns. So to get over 100x returns on a project as solid as Swissborg, that's very attractive. Swissborg's had an all-time high of around $1.40. Today it's currently sitting at 21 cents, so still a bit off the all-time high. It's at an accumulation range just now for Swissborg. In terms of returns, we're looking at around a 700% gain back to all-time highs. I highly expect to see Swissborg CHSB back at all-time highs. How long that will be until it's back at all-time highs, I'm not fussed, to be honest. If you're getting 700% gains, I'm willing to wait a year, I'm willing to wait 2 years. It's 700% gains. You need to remember that in the stock market, you'd be happy with 10% gains. In the crypto market, there's 700% gains on the table here. Just back to all-time high. Remember, projects do surpass the previous all-time high. So for me to get 700% back to its all-time high, that is attractive for me. I can wait as long as it takes for that. But I do expect that to be within the next year or 2 years. Swissborg is back at its all-time high, 700% from here. Next one on the list that I'm accumulating is gold. I do buy some physical gold. I buy it from Bullion by Post. I'll leave a link down in the description below. It is a referral link where you can get a free silver coin when you buy a piece of silver or gold. The reason behind buying gold, let's have a look at the gold price chart. And if you don't already know, in 2020 with the whole C19 situation, governments all over the world turned on the money printers, and what they done was flood the market with new money. So as we see from the crypto market, we've seen a huge pump after the money printer turned on. Property and cars in the stock market, all of these markets worldwide seen huge growth due to money printing, due to quantitative easing. But when we look at gold, which is the inflation hedge of the last 100 years, gold is real money, gold has stayed the same. As you can see here, here is where the money printer was turned on. In this time period here. And what happened? Nothing. We stayed flat. Gold hasn't seen its potential rally after trillions, over $10 trillion was printed. Gold hasn't seen any of that action yet because the money was in other markets. It was in the stock market, it was in the crypto market. So personally, I believe gold will see some of that money. It will see a few trillion of that money, and I think it will see it over the next year or two. Gold currently sits at $1,800. I reckon gold can be over $3,000 in the next 2 years. That's why I'm buying gold heavily right now. So I do buy physical gold in bars, but also I accumulate gold on the Swiss Swissborg app. On Swissborg, you can buy a cryptocurrency Pax Gold, which is backed by physical gold. It doesn't cost me anything to secure. I don't need to worry about where I'm securing that gold or where I'm storing that gold. It's safely stored in my Swissborg app. And also, it's very liquid. I can sell it instantly. If I want to sell my digital gold, I can sell it instantly right now. With physical gold, there's a bit more involved in selling that. You need to post it, you need to distribute it. It's a more sticky thing. I do like owning physical gold, but I also like to invest in digital gold as well. Again, I'll leave a link down below in the description for the Swissborg app for you to check out. Swissborg is the main app that we use on the channel. We've used it for over 2 years. It's got the best fees, the best execution price, the easiest to use, and it's the best in terms of regulation for using here in the UK. Now, if you're watching this video from outside the UK, Swissborg is available in countries worldwide. If you use our link down below for the Swissborg app, you can earn up to $100 for free just for signing up. One thing to point out as well is that Pax Gold is a custodial solution and can be redeemed for actual physical gold bars. So you're buying the digital equivalent of gold that you can redeem into gold bars if you want to. So this is why I choose to invest some of my money in digital gold, which is still real gold, it is just stored digitally, and physical gold, so that I've got gold that I can keep and hold and touch that's tangible. Next on the list we have XRP, and if you've been following the channel for a while, you'll know that one of our top coins that we like on the channel is XRP. The reason for me accumulating XRP now at these prices is prices are pretty low. It's 35 cents. XRP has an all-time high of over $3, so again you're looking at a 10x return on investment, and that 10x return on investment is only back to its all-time high, which unfortunately, due to a bogus case against Ripple and XRP by the SEC in the United States, XRP wasn't able to reach its all-time high during the bull market of 2021. Unlike almost every other cryptocurrency, XRP was suppressed during that time. XRP is yet to hit its all-time high, and guess what? During the bull market, coins don't just return to their all-time high. They return to their all-time high, they break through, and then they surpass the all-time high. For me, buying XRP now at 35 cents, I've got a 10x just back to its all-time high, and then it's got to surpass its all-time high. Right now, XRP is in a fantastic accumulation range at 35 cents. I'm not saying that this is the absolute bottom of all these cryptocurrencies. What I'm saying is these are at a price range which I'm very happy accumulating at. They can fall further from here and I'm still fine with that because I'm accumulating at a really good range. So I'm buying XRP at 35 cents right now. My target is $3 for the 10x return on investment. If XRP is to drop down to 20 cents tomorrow, it's fine because that's not in my target. My target is $3 in the long term, however long that takes to hit. If we get a settlement with the SEC over the next month or so, that could happen relatively quick. If not, if I need to wait another year on that, that's fine. Again, it's 1,000% returns in the stock market. You're looking at 10% returns. So those type of returns I'm willing to wait for, and I'm willing to accumulate at these levels. And number 5 on the list, this one is quite different. Swissborg Web3 Thematic. So to explain quickly what the Web3 Thematic is. The Web3 Thematic is a basket, as you can see here, a basket of different Web3 cryptocurrencies. So rather than investing in one crypto, you're investing in a basket of cryptos, which is exposing you to Web3. So if you missed the .com boom, if you missed the crypto boom, if you missed the NFT boom, one of the next booms is a Web3 boom. So by investing in a Web3 thematic, I'm exposing myself to a basket of different cryptocurrencies that over the next year or so, they could see some huge growth. With the thematic as well, it's automatically rebalanced. So I invest in this basket and it is automatically rebalanced in the basket. So if one of the projects isn't looking too good, it will sell a bit of that automatically and it will buy into something else automatically. I don't need to be hands-on. I can just leave my Web3 basket in the background, investing in, out. It's all done automatically. You can invest in the internet of the future. What is Web3? Web3 is creating a new internet that is more open, independent and accessible. The pioneering promise of the new internet is individual ownership of data. This is massive. This is why it's going to be a boom. Data is the number one commodity in the world. The increase in internet transactions will increase the demand for crypto as the currency of this new web. which is Web3. Save time and energy with relocation. Swissborg reviews the digital assets inside the thematic every 70 days, evaluating the new market opportunities and low performing assets. The coins, tokens, and their allocation are therefore periodically changed, ensuring thematic stays true to its theme and performs at an optimum level. And another benefit of this, do I really own the tokens or coins, or is it just the thematic? Yes, with thematics you own the underlying asset. It is a bundle of tokens, not just a simple index. So essentially the Web3 thematic is a basket, it's an index of cryptocurrencies in the Web3 sector. So if you're used to investing in index funds, this is similar, except you actually own the underlying asset rather than just being part of an index fund. So to get the Web3 thematic, all you need to do is download the Swissborg app. There is a link in the description below where you get up to $100 for free for signing up using our link. Come onto the Swissborg app, click the Web3 thematic, and you can invest using any currency. As you can see here as well, you can invest with as little as €5 or pounds or dollars, whatever currency you use. If you believe that Web3 is the future and Web3 is going to see a boom over the next few years, then investing small amounts in the thematic could potentially see some very high gains from a little amount invested. And quick disclaimer, nothing in this video is financial advice. It's what I'm investing in and it's only for educational purposes. Always do your own research and don't just invest in something that someone says on the internet. And on to number 6. This is one of the ones that is the 100x potential, and it is Opulous. Now with Opulous, the story on this one, I actually found out about this project at the peak of its bull run in 2021. I first seen the project when I was on a live stream. I really like this project, but I'm not buying it now. It's just too expensive. You should never buy at an all-time high. That's the golden rule, never buy all-time highs. So I says, look, I'm going to bookmark this one for the future when it's down in price, which every coin will always come down in price 90 odd % in the crypto market. That's just how it works. With thousands of % rallies comes 90 odd % decreases as well in value. As we can see from the chart, I've basically seen the coin at its all-time high in November 2021, and since then it's been in a continuous price drop from November. Its all-time high was up at $7 and today the price sits at 4 cents. I wasn't wanting to buy it at an all-time high, but now I want to buy it when it's down 99%. And essentially what Opulous is a musical NFT platform. So it's built for creators driven by investors and own a real piece of the music. So you can essentially own a share in your artist's music. As you can see here, they've got some big artists, the main man Tyga, they've got Kyo. What they do, so Opulous Launchpad, you can buy MFTs to support the artist you love and earn a share of the musical rewards. That's what I like the sound of. Essentially, I could buy a stake in Tyga's song, and then when Tyga's song performs well and that song makes royalties, I get some of the royalties because I have ownership of that song. It'll be a tiny percentage of ownership, but I still own a percentage of that song, and I will get the royalties for owning that. And also, it's got an Opulous exchange, so you can trade your MFTs with other fans and investors to build a lucrative portfolio of music. Sounds really cool. I remember looking at this in November and thinking I really like that, but again I held back and says I'm not buying now, it's getting bookmarked. And here's a little example of the actual platform itself. So you can see the musical advances, and then you can see like the track there, the estimated value of that track. And with Opulous, as you'll see here, the percentage gain back to all-time high is a whopping 25,000%. So I could have bought the top here and I would need to wait and it can down 99%, then up 25,000% to break even before I even make another profit. But I waited and now I'm buying when it's down 99%. The target for this is all-time high, returning to all-time high. I'm not greedy. I don't need for it to surpass all-time high. I'm happy enough for this one. I'm happy for 25,000% to return to its all-time high, or even to return to one of its first retracements at 2,000% would be very attractive for me to take some profits at. And last but not least on the list, we have another 100x potential coin, which personally I've hit 100x on this coin twice before, is Syscoin. So Syscoin is a project that's been around since 2014, which to me is a great sign to see a project that has been going since 2014 and is continually building, continuing to tick off boxes on the roadmap and continue developing. But with Syscoin, this isn't a project that I'm investing in because of solid fundamentals. This is a project I'm investing in because of its chart behavior. So I first seen this project in 2017. I seen it go a massive rally, thousands of percent. I then bought in this coin on its way back down. I then accumulated this coin in the bear market. Then during the C19 crash, the price dropped even lower again, to which I accumulated more. And by doing so, I was able to see huge 8,000% gains. So that is an 8,000% return on investment, which is 80x. This project was amazing because we were able to share it on CG with the community, but it got better. After it seen the 8,000% rally in May 2021, it had a huge fall off. The price of Syscoin went down 90%. During a bull market, it went down 90%. So in this time frame when the price went down 90%, we started to buy again and posted it in the community. And when I was buying at this point, to be honest, I'll be deadly honest, I wasn't expecting to see it rally again in the same bull market. I was expecting to wait till the next bull market to then see those types of returns again. But miraculously, it went on to rally from the bottom of the C19 crash 16,000%, which is 150x. So if you invested $1,000, you would return $150,000 from that $1,000 investment, which is the reason why I'm buying Syscoin. It is not because of the solid fundamentals, which the project does have, but it's just a project that I'm interested in because of its chart and behavior. As you can see, it has huge rallies, followed by huge declines, followed by accumulation, followed by huge rallies again. So this is one that I just like to sit on the sidelines with, accumulate when it's low in these lows, and then wait patiently on its next pop off. And return on investment back to all-time high, you're talking around 1,300%, so 13x return on investment. However, with Syscoin, I expect the next bull market, it will surpass its all-time high. So if Syscoin is to surpass all-time highs, and let's be conservative and say it can reach $2, then you're talking around 2,000% return on investment, which I believe is conservative. I believe Syscoin can reach higher than $2. That is the top 7 places that I'm putting my money right now. If you're interested in any of those projects which I've mentioned, I'll leave links down below where you can check out where they're available, and I'll leave a link down below where you can check out CG Pro, which is our members Discord. Inside the Discord is where you can get updated on all the things that we are doing here at CG. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one.